Welcome on in. How are you today? Good. I'm good. Thank you so much. What can I get started for you? You're not entirely sure? That's okay. I can go over the menu with you if you would like, or I can give you a moment. You want me to go over the menu with you? Yeah, absolutely. I can totally do that for you. So, here's our menu. We've got a variety of different options. We have options from our classic menu, and then we also have options from our protein smoothies. And then we have our summer specialty drinks over here. Let's go ahead and start off with our classic smoothies. So for our classic smoothies, we have the Strawberry World. It's very, very, very classic smoothie. It's your typical strawberry and banana smoothie with apple juice. Yes, the very, very classic. Everybody loves. Then we have the Berry Berry Blast, which is going to be all things berry. So it's going to have strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. And it's for the juice, it's going to be grape juice. So it's all things berries, like all the berries. And then we have our peach mango madness. So this one's going to be very peachy. So we have peaches, mangoes, strawberries, and passion fruit juice. Moving into our protein smoothies, we have the peanut butter cup. So our peanut butter cup is going to be our chocolate drink. So it's going to have chocolate powder, peanut butter of your choice. We have 2 different peanut butters, which I'll go over in a little bit here. We have bananas, and then milk and a protein of your choice. We have multiple different proteins here and multiple different milk choices, so you get to choose which one you would like to add to your drink. Then we have the strawberry split. It's like a banana split, but strawberry version. It does have bananas in it, but it mostly has strawberries. It has more strawberries than bananas, which makes it a strawberry split. And then it also has milk and protein of your choice, and then the added Greek yogurt for a little bit of healthiness. And then we have the Nutty Monkey, which is very, very similar to our chocolate peanut butter cup drink, but this time it does not have chocolate powder in it. So it's going to be peanut butter, bananas, milk and protein of your choice, and Greek yogurt. Moving into our tropical side over here, we have a lot of our summer flavors and more fruitier options. So starting off with our first one, which is called the Tropical Sunshine. For this one, it's gonna have mangoes, bananas, peaches, dragon fruit, and orange juice. If I had to make any suggestions for you on what to add to any drinks, I would definitely add dragon fruit to any drinks. We can add anything to any of these drinks. I love dragon fruit personally. I'm not sure if you like dragon fruit yourself, but I feel as if adding any dragon fruit to any of these drinks, maybe not so much these protein ones down here, but definitely any more of the fruitier ones here, makes the drink just so yummy and so amazing. And yeah, and also turns out a really pretty color. They definitely do. This one's a really, really pretty color when it fully blends and everything. Yeah. Now moving a little bit into more of our green drinks, we have the glowing greens, and we also have the tropical greens, which I'll go over in a second, but let's go ahead and start with the glowing greens. So for our glowing greens drink, it has spinach, bananas, mangoes, pears, apple juice, and ginger. If you're looking for something more of like a glow up kind of drink, I would recommend this. It is a very healthy drink and everything. So that is one of our healthy drinks, and then another one of our healthy green drinks. It's the tropical greens. Has kiwi, bananas, spinach, mangoes, and pineapple juice. It's very similar to the last one, but also not at the same time. They do taste differently, both of them, but they are our healthy green drinks. And then we have our pineapple paradise, which basically tastes like pineapple, but it has pineapples, peaches, strawberries, and passionate mango juice. Then we have the citrus splash, which is orange juice, mangoes, peaches, and strawberries. That is one of our fan favorites around here. And then we have the berry sunshine, which is raspberries, strawberries, pineapples, and orange juice. And then our very last one here on this menu, we have the watermelon freeze, which is watermelon juice, strawberries, pineapples, and raspberries. So we do have other smoothie options, but these are the ones that we're really highly promoting right now at the moment. Does any of these drinks sound any yummy or tasty for you? Yeah, absolutely. I know some customers come in here and saying that they like one smoothie, but there's that one ingredient they're just like, I'm not exactly a fan of that, and that's okay, or maybe you're allergic to it or something. We can remove that item and replace it with something else if you would like. Or we do also have the option on the back side of our menu here. We have the make your own smoothie. So we can build your own smoothie. So we'll start off with the juices or the milks, and then we would add fruits. We also do have sherbets. Unfortunately, it did not fit into this menu, but we do have sherbets available as well. And then we have all of our additives down here that you can add to your drink. Of course, I can absolutely go over that with you. So for our juice options here, we have peach, watermelon, lemonade, white grape, apple, passion mango, pomegranate, pineapple, and orange. So for all of our juices, they're already pre-made except for our orange. Our orange juice is actually freshly squeezed as you come in and order it. So we'll freshly squeeze it right here, right now, if you order a drink with orange juice. Yes. Don't worry, everything is healthily made and everything. It's just everything comes pre-made except for orange juice. And then for our milk options, we have quite a few different options here. We have 2% milk, whole milk, skim milk, soy milk, almond milk, oat milk, cashew milk, and coconut milk. Yes, so we provide a lot of different options for milks to accommodate everyone's needs and tastes. So once you've added your juice or milk, we would go over and start adding the fruits or sherbets. Again, like I said, the sherbets aren't unfortunately on this menu, but we do have them available. So for our fruit options, we have strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, bananas, peaches, pineapples, spinach, pears, apples, dragon fruit, and kiwi. For our sherbets, we have pineapple sherbet, raspberry sherbet, lime sherbet, vanilla, so basic vanilla sherbet, and orange sherbet. We also do have those options in dairy free, so all of those that I just mentioned also come in dairy free and non-dairy free. So you get to choose if you would like to choose whichever you would like. And then for our additives, we have quite a few options down here, as you can see. We have protein powders. As I've mentioned, some of our drinks include protein powders, and you get to choose which protein you would like to add. So for our protein powder options, we have whey protein, soy protein, and pea protein. And then we also have chocolate powder. I know I mentioned one of our chocolate drinks right here. The peanut butter cup has chocolate powder, but if you wanted to add chocolate powder to like our nutty monkey, drink, you're more than welcome to add that. We also have a excuse me, a vitamin powder, which has kind of like a multivitamins in it. Then we have cinnamon. We usually use that during the winter season with all of our winter and Christmas drinks, but we do have cinnamon available for those who would like it. You can add those like to our protein smoothies. And then we also have chia seeds, we have matcha. I know we have a lot of customers that come in wanting matcha and they love that. We do have a matcha drink. I know I didn't mention it over here, but we do have a matcha drink available if you would like that. We also have ginger. We also have cayenne, honey, and agave. So we have both the different sweeteners. We have coconut shavings. We do offer some smoothie bowls as well here. I can show you the menu if you are interested in that, but most of the times we do add coconut shavings on top of the bowls, but we do have the option if you would like to add it in your smoothie. We have whipped cream. We do have some people who like to come in and want to get the peanut butter cup or the nutty monkey and want a little bit of whipped cream on top. We do have a couple different non-dairy and dairy versions of our whipped cream. We also have Greek yogurt, and then we have peanut butter and almond butter. As I mentioned, we have a couple different options with peanut butter. So like I said, we have the regular peanut butter, and then we also have almond butter, and then we also do have blue spirulina if you're interested in that. Yes, I know there was a lot to go through, but is there anything on this side of the menu that interests you, or are you wanting to maybe create your own drink? Yes, so for pricing, our pricing is going to be pretty simple. So all of our drinks, doesn't matter what side of the menu they're on, so whether if they're a classic drink, a protein drink, or a summer specialty drink, they're all the same price. We have 4 different sizes. We have the kid size, which is going to be 4 ounces, and for that drink it's going to be $3 for the drink. And then for our small size, it's going to be 8 ounces, and that is going to be $4 for the drink. Then we have the medium size, which is going to be 16 ounces, which is going to be $5. And then for our largest size, which is going to be 32 ounces, which is going to be $6. Yes. And then if you were to, let's say you were to get one of these drinks, or if you were to make a drink, if you wanted to add anything extra into it, it is going to be completely free charge. But once you add the second additive, then it will cost you 50 cents per thing you add. So if you were to make like a custom drink, you have the option to choose one of the juices. You can split the juice. So let's say you wanted to do a mix between let's say a mix between watermelon and pineapple. You can do that and it would cost you nothing extra. You just let us know that you want to do half and half. You can technically add a little extra to it, but I wouldn't recommend adding too much, because if you were to add too much liquid, it's gonna blend and it's gonna become out very liquidy. Then it really should come out. And then for adding fruits and sherbets, you have the option adding up to 3 fruits and 1 sherbet. Yes, or I guess 4, you could say, adding 4 of those fruits and sherbets. And then for additives, you have the option of adding 1 free additive, and then the rest, again, if you add, it's 50 cents per. Yes. Okay, so you want to do a custom drink? Absolutely, we can totally do that. Do you want to pick from the juice options or the milk options? Okay, and what would you like to pick? Okay, let me write this down real quick, okay? So you want to do a... Okay, and what size would you like to do? Okay, perfect. Okay, and then for the fruit options, what would you like to pick? You have the option to pick up to 3 fruits, and then you can pick a strawberry if you would like. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you want to replace that with another fruit, you can. Whatever you would like to do. Okay, so you want to do, okay. Okay. And, okay, and one last one. Okay, perfect. And then did you want to add any of the additives, any protein powders, any vitamins, anything like that? Yeah, you want to add that? Okay, yeah, no, not a problem. Okay. And anything else I can get for you today? Do you want just the one smoothie? Do you want anything else? We also do offer a lot of our baked goods, as you can see from our case over here. We do offer a lot of pretzels and stuff. We do have some sandwiches and egg bites. Fortunately, don't have those on display because they do need to be refrigerated. We do have our oven that we can heat them up for you right here. I can also heat these pretzels and stuff up for you as well. We do have a variety of case that's right there in front of you with different like little snacky foods and stuff. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Okay, anything else I can help you with today? Alrighty, awesome. And once you go ahead and check your screen just to verify and make sure that I have everything correct. Yeah, okay, perfect. Alrighty. Are you going to be paying with cash or card today? Card? Alrighty, you can go ahead and tap or swipe, whichever you would like to, whenever you are ready. Alright, would you like a receipt today? Alrighty, well you are all set, and you can go ahead and wait right over there, and your drink will be ready in just, well, I think we're already getting started on your drink, so I'll be ready just a moment, okay?